Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
So I'm Shania. I'm covering from Dion today for another week of Queen's Table. And this week we're joined by the beautiful Shania, she is a finalist in this year's Crown of Glory. Whoop, whoop. So
Hi.
Shania, the floor is all yours to take, introduce yourself, and then I can get into all any questions you may have.
So I'm Shania from Cumbria, and that is where I'm representing for Crown and Glory. And so this year I'm returning for the second time after just falling in love with it last year. I really did. I had the best weekend of my life, and everyone was just so amazing. And I'm so excited to see what this next 12 months brings. Well, I say 12 months, it's in August. Um, to see what the year brings, what I can do, and you never know where I end up.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. That sounds great. So, what actually brought you into pageantry in the first place?
So I first joined pageantry in 2019 when I competed for Miss Cumbria when it was still a heat for Miss England. Um, So I decided after seeing my friend compete, actually, I was like, no, I've got to do this. It looks like something I would adore. And I was right. I competed that year and didn't didn't get the title or anything, but I did walk away with the charity award for the
Mhm.
Miss Cumbria heat, and I was so proud of myself for that. And I just got the bug, and here I am.
Oh, the bug definitely exists. Trust me. I've been there. I've lived through it. So, of course, yeah, you've got the bug, and now you went through Crown and Glory last year and decided that you wanted to return. So, tell us about your journey last year and why you've decided to come back for a second time.
So basically, last year I obviously signed up, and it was quite funny because about a week before the final, I fell and tore a ligament in my knee. And so I was competing with a torn ligament, but I didn't feel like I'd gave it everything that I could have gave it on the run up to the finals. I could I was so busy with uni, I didn't have much time for charity work or anything like that. And I just thought, no, I love this and I'm going to go back and I really am going to try and give it my 110% this year and see what comes of it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
that absolutely sounds great. I hope everything is okay now with your ligament and
it is. It was good fun. It was good fun.
and into top shape. But you say I've talk about a bit about your charity. So what's your plan for that?
So obviously Crown and Glory, we have Abby's Army as the overarching charity. But I also like to raise funds for a local company, which is called the Freedom Project, and they work with domestic violence victims and trying to, help them come to terms with what's happened. How can they go on with their lives? And it was it's just celebrated its 20 it's either 20th or 25th, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Mhm.
Yeah, just last year. And they're amazing. They really are. I, for different reasons, had counselling with them for 10 years now. And just after everything they've gave me, they never ask for anything. And I just want to give back to them where I can,
Mhm.
and I've got so many plans and I can't wait.
It sounds like this is like close to your heart, and it's so good that when you do find a
Yeah,
charity or anything that it does like close to your heart, that you can support them along the way. And I can very much relate in the sense of domestic abuse charities, because that is my platform, that is my core. So you know
yeah,
anything you can absolutely do, especially when it's those small charities, it means the
yeah,
world. It means that they'll be helping more families, more women to overcome those experiences they're
yeah.
going through.
I mean, they've just recently started a new children's group, so they've got two children's groups that they run. One runs one week, then next runs the next week,
Mhm.
and so they've just been able to start that group. and seeing where they've come from to where they are now, it's just incredible. And I just really do want to help them keep moving.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure, no matter what you do and whatever you're able to raise, because I think as pageant girls, sometimes we underestimate how hard charity and fundraising is. Like, it's
Yes.
extremely difficult, but it doesn't matter, you know, at the end of your journey, if you've managed to raise £100, £200, you deserve to celebrate it, because your charity will be absolutely grateful for whatever
Yeah.
they receive. So tell us a bit about, you know, how your journey is going so far and how you're preparing for your finals in August.
So I think this year I'm really enjoying it. I've got a lot more involved in different things. I've recently joined a committee for organising a fun day around my local area. And so, you know, just that, doing that and getting out and about, like I'm really trying to get my name out there, trying to get out and do a lot more in the community this year. And as you know, I think everyone will say the same thing. The confidence it's giving me, just being able to say, no, I can do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna have fun. Each time I put on my sash and out I go, I just feel that little bit more confident, and I'm so happy with the person that I'm becoming.
Yeah.
You know, and it's so good. It's so good for me to be able to see that improvement, you know. And I'm not saying it wouldn't have happened without pageants, but I do owe quite a lot to Crown and Glory for the progress I've made since I first signed up last year.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we've all been there, pageants, and it brings out a whole new woman sometimes, and I can relate to that. So I can. It's so good when you can look back at yourself and reflect and go, "Who? How have I become this new person?" And you know, good on you and celebrating those wins and those small achievements that you do. And it's so good that you know, Crown and Glory have given you that to become, you know, what you're aspiring to be, and taking that step further and going out in your community. It's not an easy thing to do, to go out and talk to strangers. So
It's really not. And I mean, I come from quite a small town. It's a little town called Workington, and everybody knows everyone. And you know, like, I'm trying to find the right way to put it, but I don't think a lot of people in Workington understand pageants, and they look at it and go, oh, so are you going on stage in a bikini? And then you explain to them, no, that's not what it is anymore. And they're like, all right, okay, yeah, okay, I get it now. And I'm like, yeah. Like, I didn't ever think I'd be caught dead on stage in swimwear, but I did it last year. And
yeah, and you know what? It's such a challenging conversation to have at times, to tell someone that doesn't know anything about pageants what it's about. But you know, when you're a part of it, I think it becomes easier and easier each time, because you're just like, I'm now a part of this community. It is me. So when you explain it, it will just become anything. A lot of time I tell people about pageantry, the first thing they go, is it like Miss World? I was like, yeah. That's yeah. If that's your understanding, yeah, that works. Like,
I've done that before.
at least they have a base knowledge. So I'm just like, yeah, we'll see. And how have you found your preparation for this year? Like, do you have any of your outfits yet or anything?
No. I haven't even, well, no, I've started thinking, but again, it's just everything's all go at the moment. I'm getting ready to go back to finish my final placement for uni, and so all focus has been on that. And so, like, my outfits, and I just haven't even, I haven't even thought about what I could be wearing for each round.
Don't stress. You know what? You have your priorities. Uni does come first, so you know, get that out the way, and you still do have quite a lot of time. because it's in August. And you know what I do anyway, I always watch the girls that compete before and then start inboxing them and go, hey. So
Well, my evening gown for last year, I actually got off Dion.
yeah, it's the best thing to do. You just like
It was.
message and get it secondhand. It's so much cheaper and it's like cost efficient as well, and all good for the planet at the same time.
Exactly. And I think I know what I'm wearing for evening wear. It's just a
Mm.
matter of will it fit me when the finals come round?
Oh, we've all been there as well. I was surprised that I said to my director, "Oh, I'll wear my orange dress again for handover," not knowing if it would fit or not. So I was really lucky when I tried it on 2 days before. It fit. If it didn't, it would have been a whole another drama. But that's how it is, you know. Approach it, relax, and have fun, and it will all come
Exactly.
together.
You know, I mean, I think I got my fashion wear like the week before the finals last year, and it came, and I was like, it's not going to be here in time. And thankfully, it come, and I was like, yeah, I'm happy with this.
All part of the pageant experience, to be honest with you. So it is that. But tell us a little bit about Crown and Glory and what's included. As in a sense of, is it a pageant weekend or is it? Do you just show up on the day and compete? So tell us a bit about that.
So it's a full weekend. It starts on the Friday where we all go in. You have your rehearsal for your opening round. Get to meet all the other finalists, and then I think we're doing the same this year when we have like a martial arts kind of class in the
Mhm.
evening. I mean, obviously last year I couldn't take part in it because of my knee, but it looked so much fun, and I can't wait to actually get involved this year. Um, and then on the Saturday you've got obviously your rehearsal time in the morning, and then your interview, and then your final in the afternoon, and the lucky girls who do win have their Queen's photo shoot on the Sunday.
Oh, nice, lovely. It's good that you get to do everything kind of in one go and get the photo
Yeah,
shoot and everything done. So, oh, fingers
I,
crossed there for you.
I'm honestly so excited.
Oh, fingers crossed. I hope you do have, you know, the best fun. I'm hoping to actually be there, so I may watch you compete. So,
Oh, that would be amazing because
yeah,
I love meeting new people. Like, I mean, like I was saying to you before we went live, with where I live, I don't get to a lot of events, so I
mhm.
haven't actually met all that many people from the world of pageants. But every time I do, I just love meeting new people, getting to know them, and being like, "Oh right, okay, so that's yeah, I know where I know you from now."
Absolutely the best thing. You know, you get like, even for me, like, even though I have been to a few events and
Yeah,
stuff, it's so nice to just meet people and new faces.
yeah,
Sometimes you go to events and they go, "Oh, you're Chanel," and you go, "Oh, okay," and you're so and so. We're like so excited because sometimes you talk to each other on like social media. Sometimes I find myself like I may have rent something off a pageant girl, return it. We've never met, but one day we just go, "Oh yes," so we finally meet each other.
yeah,
But that's the best part of it, and of our community.
yeah,
No matter how you meet or where you do get to meet, it's such an amazing like experience. And sometimes you meet like your pageant best friend as well along the way. But
yeah.
Shania, it was absolutely a great pleasure speaking to you today and hearing so much about your journey. And we're wishing you all the best of luck here from Pageant Land in your
Thank
upcoming
you.
finals in Crown and Glory. So for next week, we will have another special guest that will be joining us, which will be Samantha, and she will be telling us all about her journey as Ms. Endeavours UK Swansea. And that will be next week, same place, same time at 7 here on Pageant Land. It was a great time for you guys to join me in my first week covering Dion, but she will be back next week. So thank you so much and have a lovely evening.